Just wanted to go over a game I just played on Fikes. It's a sacrifice leading to a pretty drawn-out king hunt. Pretty interesting game. Let's see here. It's a 3-minute game, so it's not the most accurate game in the world. So we get this kind of Alakeen opening. Now I like to push F4 whenever I can to just shore that up. Now we get this sort of strange move, and the first thing I notice is this weakness here. So I'm not sure what he is trying to do, just undermine my F4 move maybe, but I immediately hone in on this weak F7 square bishop, and now I don't know what's going to happen, but I want to get my queen and bishop on this somehow. So he takes. I got to recapture first, otherwise he throws a check in and just throws a monkey wrench in my plans. Notice that knight's moved 3 times, my bishop once. Whenever you can trade a piece that hasn't moved at all for a piece that's moved 3 times, that's a good trade, usually. So now, the sack, without even thinking about it, let's see, I spent 1 second considering how the sack would turn out. I don't know if it's sound. I'm pretty sure there's something to it, because the important thing is he can't come back. He's got to come forward. Now, these pawns are almost like a piece here in the center with the attack. I don't have any other pieces out, either does he, but the pawns are pretty strong here, and so it's sort of like I have control of the center. We throw in a check, open up a file, get our knight ready to check, move the king closer to our position, all things we want to do. Here's something I spot. If I play pawn takes with check, he most likely plays king takes pawn, then queen back to its original square, d1 check, picks off his queen. That would have been an interesting move, but I decided to come up from behind him, check him. Pretty much if he blocks with bishop or pawn, I'm planning on the knight check. His best is probably just to move here to c6. So now he just loses the bishop and he's completely lost. I've got my material back, and now it's just a matter of trying to finish him off. I don't want to check right away because then he comes back to d7, he might get away. So I get ready to hit him with knight to d4, giving check. He attacks my queen, I check him anyway. Now the attack's almost looking like it's dwindling. I'm still going to win. I still have a 1 position, but he's 1 move away from getting out of it with just a6, so I decide to follow up with knight check. So I sack the knight. It's not too dangerous to sack pieces when you're chasing a king. You just have to make sure you get something from it ultimately. So now, yeah, he couldn't just come here because I made him here on b5. Now I missed that I could just pick off his queen. That would have been good enough to resign. It's probably resignable now, but I admire that he keeps fighting. But there's so much time too on the clock. So instead of winning a queen, I just drove him up further. Now our rooks are involved, and now you just got to be careful. He could still get away. If I just throw in like queen check, he starts moving here, and then pawn takes check. This king's running. He might not get mated. I might have to grind this one out. So I want to avoid any chance of him avoiding mate. So by taking here, I've cut off any chance for him to escape. He's going for something here. So now it's just I think it's a forced mate in 2. And I hope you got something out of that, and thanks for watching.